Rakovic from Slovenia out in that very strong Slovenian lineup that we just dedicated a bit of time to at the start there. Izia Martinez, 18 years old from Spain, youngest competitor in this final. Ayala Karem, no stranger to the Studio Bloc Masters, 22 years old. Interestingly, 3 climbers all at 22. Italy, Camilla Moroni, second at the Dock Masters just a few weeks ago. As you can hear it there, Jessie Pils from Austria, 27, oldest competitor in this female final. Winner of the qualifying round, winner of the semi-final rounds, winner of 9 IFSC gold bouldering medals, Natalia Grossman. Into the men's category, one of the big surprises from Germany coming out first in the finals but qualified in 6th place, Elias Arregada Kruger, 23 years old from Berlin. Guillermo Pinado, 18-year-old from Madrid, just to his right. 33-year-old Mikel Mauem, Boulder world champion. A fairly new name to some of us, Arthur Lebris, 21-year-old, first at the IFSC European Cup. Philip Schenk from Italy out next. Many excellent results for him, but taking the top spot from the semi-final round, Zan Sudar from Slovenia. 26 years old, really strong in the semi-final round. The only climber to get 3 tops in the men's category. Luchka Rakovic is going to get this underway for us. Elias Arregada Kruger.
Elias straight into this boulder, number 1, locating the zone.
He's absolutely flying off the start line here. There's a sort of dishy slope that he's just jumped for then, almost a little bit too psyched. Slightly different style for Luchka.
Bad hands, good feet, bad hands.
Bad hands, bad feet.
Oh, bad hands, bad feet. Whoa. that's the boulder on the right. Well, both climbers have had their first attempt on these. Luchka back in.
A lot of the competition we'll hear at Studio Bloc Masters has a really steep start to it. The sort of whole meat of the middle section of this wall super overhanging, so you find a lot of these boulders, they tend to sort of be powerful out the roof and then journey off to the side. Ariella Kruger, that time so close.
Alcohol cools the hand down as well. Here he goes. 3rd attempt.
Oh, yes. Great moment. Once you hit that hold, it's pretty much all over. Elias, what a start. As Luchka starts to struggle on this upper section. Really deep press up and over the lip.
Quite a big move, that.
Guillermo Pinada, just 18 years old from Madrid, and Izia Martinez. Well, and the eventual top did make it look pretty doable. Route set is really looking for that left hand to switch to a palm down so that you can get the distance to push into that next slope in volume. Pressing with the left hand there. This is nice.
This is looking very good. Got to go for the match.
Remember, it's not a jog, apparently. That's definitely true. With 2 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock. Plenty of time there for Izia. Pre-season, pre-World Cup season, that's what we say, pre-season.
Also with them being white as well. The white holds in the final, you don't get to read the shape that well. It's not like you've seen a black hold with white chalk on it, showing you the sweet spot. These are a little bit harder to read in this colour. You can see there is texture. you don't really see how good it is. That's much better this time. Very strong and stable onto that second to last hold.
Oh, interesting. Trying to just dial into the screw hole. She just needs to touch two hands in control, and the last hole can be anywhere on that volume. Quite deep screw holes on these volumes up there. We've seen a few people using them throughout the semi-final. Just trying to essentially just reach it. Oh, sorted in the end.
In for another go. He's still not got the zone on this boulder.
Guillermo at the moment. It was a real battle at the top here in the end, just trying everything to make that top move work.
Certainly a big name on the mats is Michael Mawem. Absolute legend. And such a cool climber to watch. He's always got a try-hard face on him. Solid through that move to the zone.
Mawem opting for the heel there rather than the toe that we saw from Elias.
Really
super sloping.
Trying to work out a sweet spot on that volume. I don't think there is one. There is friction and texture, but there's no real sweet spot.
Oh, look at the techers there.
This.
The knee breaker. Third attempt.
Nice move, shoulder to shoulder. Cross into that toe hook to be able to ride up that sloper and then into the dish.
That toe hook is actually quite interesting. Iziam wasn't using that at all. Trying to push from low and left. Oh, great stability in the shoulders. Powerful push across those volumes. Oh, really tidy work. Alakaran
must have a good concept of what he wants to do on this boulder now. Letting the clock run down, pretty chilled.
Go big or go home territory here for Mikhail Mawem. Looks like he's, for a second there I thought he was going to go for the rock over on the toes rather than the heel. As we saw with Elias. Must be quite tricky coming out as world champion at a non-World Cup event. Lots of people expecting you to either win or do really well. Has got that first European Cup medal to his name alongside Camila Moroni, who's been going so well recently. Second at the Dock Masters event. Another sort of Studio Bloc-esque competition just recently. Seeing that a couple of times now. If it's getting pinned on the left-hand side, got to drop down low and right, push the hips across, start standing up into that next sloper. You saw Luchka Rakovic ride over that foot and actually using the underside of those volumes.
Oh, so the first to pull back on. Arthur Labrie from France. Steady away through to that zone.
Looks like the slightly taller climbers are enjoying that move to the zone a little bit easier. If you can hit the foot plant without too much rotation. This is where we saw Mikhail Mawem trying to find something, opting to go off that right toe.
Yeah, he was choosing the toe rather than on the heel. We saw earlier on from Michael.
There's that sort of potential.
Both athletes stepping up to the wall. Probably the final attempt of their first boulder. The Studio Bloc Final 2024.
After jumping off a right heel hook that time. Seems to work for him. Camilla Moroni really struggling in that position.
Awkward little slip there. Here we are. Arthur is still on the boulder.
Getting into the screw hole. That's a nice stand-up. It's going to be a real risk move. Oh, sticks it with just 12 seconds to go. Arthur Labrie, can he finish this one off? Oh, yes. Casual at the top. There's that catch. Once you hit that right hand, it is pretty much all over. So he's standing up on a really good, positive foothold. No issues at the top at all. Philip, just 24 years old. So close to making finals, well, with 7th position at the European Qualifier Combined Event Laval 2023. Really on form at the end of last year. Looking very casual on those initial sloping zone hold as well. Jesse Pills, one of just a few Austrians here at this event. Quickly opting for that right hand undercut on the volume just to help transition the weight onto the left hand a little bit. Oh, absolutely easy for Jesse Pills.
That was cruise mode up that boulder. Yeah, it definitely is an art to be in isolation and to not be affected by what's happening out there. You've got to really focus on your own game. Some people just aren't affected by it. Some people have got headphones in. Lots of different ways. Everyone's different.
Ooh, real nice method there from
Philippe back on the boulder.
Essentially staticking to that zone hold as well, not jumping up and rotating the feet. This time.
Wow, that was amazing. How slow that whole movement was then.
Really nice.
Great show from Philippe Schenk.
Jesse Pills warming up, seemingly. No hesitation on the finish hold as well. We saw from previous athletes, super strong on the stand-up move. Does put the pressure on the next rotation. If anyone were to put bets on this sport, Natalia Grossman, you definitely have her down for the win here today. So there is a lot of pressure on her shoulders to perform every opportunity she pulls onto the mats. And Zan Sudar, obviously being in the Slovenian team, as we heard from Anže earlier, and Katja Depovic, that it's just always pressure on the Slovenians to perform because the next best athlete is just around the corner. Natalia Grossman just looking quite casual on the foothold, but just trying to find something as Zan Sudar looks like he's on for the flash. Easy for both athletes. Simultaneous tops. Thank you very much, people. Let's move on to the next boulder. Have a plan. Try and stick with it. As you saw Natalia Grossman there, couldn't quite find what she thought was the left foot option. Changed it, and then just executed. No hesitation. No lack of confidence. Climbing in front of thousands of people, yet still climbing after a ridiculously good start on the first boulder.
Luchka straight on, followed by Elias. Quick run and mantle onto the slab and swing a ding-a-ling for the...
I'm not sure if that's a thing.
Swing a ding-a-ling across to the bell-shaped hold on the left-hand side. Luchka's first attempt wasn't too successful.
Very different style from the swing and jump of the women's to the men's. Very static. After the hard mantle press start, she's actually making look quite straightforward, but it's this next section of trying to transition across these volumes. Ooh, look at that, how bad that is, and then just sliding down to that next toe hook. Oh, great leg power there from Elias. This guy's really looking the money tonight. And here we go, guys. You mentioned it, whether they would try this out, the go slow method. One thing the route setters are always dreading. They did faff about with that volume quite a lot right before the start to try and stop the athletes going statically across the wall. And we heard from the route setters on the mats with Nikki just before, very nervous that this might be a thing. Crimping the footholds currently here, Luchka Rakovic. Brutzer's be a bit disappointed. There's no hiding from that. As in the background, Elias is up. And he's now on the women's boulder. Luchka obviously would have put chalk over there on the left on those footholds. Athletes do tend to follow the chalk a little bit as well. Let's see if you're going to try something different or stick with that method. There's a load of different screw-ons on that volume down there. None of them are really designed to be held. They're sort of blocking sort of slightly bent pieces of wood and stuff that you might be able to get something out of. Luchka clearly does prefer that static style. Pretty awful foothold, so it must be a bad handhold. It might be wise to switch it up and start trying the swing and jump.
Yeah, I did have a touch on that little jib that she was holding with the right hand. It's quite small, it's definitely not in cut. Now Elias making that step over to the zone. Nice and solid. Now he is eyeing up this last movement.
Completely static stand up on that zone hold required.
Luchka back in the mix.
Interestingly, really hasn't tried the big swing and jump that much, fully committing to this sort of snail across the bottom of these volumes. Can she make it work this time? It's kind of now or never, really. Almost over-rocking over that left foot. Looks like she might be making it work. Does make it work. Used a lot of time in the process, but one more dynamic move to finish. What can she find? It's supposed to be a dynamic move anyway. Oh, just maybe rush that top section. Used a lot of time, Luchka. Oh, and Guillermo going much slower into that first move rather than running and jumping into the press. Pretty hard way to start the boulder. Try and get the hips as close to the wall as possible to get up and over the mantle. Desperately try not to stand on your own fingers.
Nice, putting the heel on, moving the hand,
Interestingly,
flicking into the toe.
Going left foot first rather than right foot. Rootset has told me if anyone matches feet on there, they are ice cold, apparently. Super casual, just standing around on that stuff like it's ledges. Easier. Let's see, she looks like she's preferring that sort of swing and press.
I think that's the case of trying to get the right speed on that move to get you enough speed to get you across, but then you want to be pausing the end of the swing to take that jib with the right hand.
Guillermo really struggling in that first move. As he does stick the swing across, much quicker method than we saw from Luchka. On the last move then. In theory, right foot stops you out onto the right just above the start hold.
This is a brutal press this way. Oh no. I think it's quite hard to get a run up on that slab. There's not that much distance between the edge of the mat and the wall, so you've only got a couple of steps to get some momentum.
Yeah, you need to ask the crowd just to step back for a minute. I'm coming in!
Coming through! Both climbers back on, making progress this time.
Different here from Martinez, opting for the high feet.
She's looking at the clock. It looks like she's going to give it another go.
It's a very quick boulder if you do it in a dynamic way. Still time, 20 seconds. Hopefully you won't rush it.
That was better.
So smooth. Getting the Wenger from the crowd. Trying that high foot method. Let's go. 5 seconds.
Stuck it. 2 hands. 2 seconds left on the clock. What a fantastic finish. She's ecstatic with that one.
Caught it with 2 seconds to go. Look at the left hand That sort of juggy Gaston looks horrific.
Mikel first underway, stepping up onto that start hold there quite steadily. Black tape above him is marking out of bounds for the wooden beam in the roof. He has no handholds as he steps onto this first volume.
The matched feet does look like it could work as well. The awkward slab for the men's final.
Let's see what he does this time with the feet. Oh, he's going again with the left.
Obviously thought he was quite close previously, making sure he doesn't use the little holes in the wall, the T-nut holes for his fingers. That is not allowed. Just trying to rotate the left foot around to make space for the right. Very risky foot swap.
Wow, beautiful.
Such control.
Really nice. Lowering down onto that little jib, the white jib now with his left foot. In a position where he can take a moment, I think. Load it.
Extreme walking, this boulder. Just lost focus very slightly on the foot swap.
Straight back in, 1:30 on the clock. Plenty of time for him to put this slab to bed.
It's quite a slow boulder though, that's why he's not really rested between attempts.
Oof.
New pair of shoes.
Yeah, he definitely wants to give that a brush. There he goes.
So how they're getting on this swing and jump. Trying to sort of pause halfway through that move. Sort of hold your breath as you go for the foot swap.
Oh, he's held it. He's done the foot swap. That's brilliant. Now he needs to lower down so slowly onto this little jib. Finds it. It's two extremes. You want a soft shoe for one triangle and then a stiff one for that jib.
Just indicating to the judges that he has secured the zone there. Very footwork in boulder.
Foot swap again.
Have to go down and touch the zone to get that point. It's close here for Camilla Maroney in the women's, trying something different straight away. Has got that second place at the Boulder World Championships in 2021, amongst many other great results at the IFSC, 4 times Italian champion, so she's got plenty of pedigree. Maroney also didn't really like the look of the swing and jump. There's another look now. Looks like they're not quite reading that swing and jump at the moment. We obviously saw from Izzy that you can pounce all the way across into the final position, the zone hold all the way over to the left. Maybe it's that chalk that we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, there was no chalk on that in observation. And when we looked at the boulder,
I'm starting to wonder if it is possible to stop. But with such a little amount of time, just 4 minutes, you have to make quick decisions, commit to something. At what point do you start trying something else? Arthur eventually standing up on this slab. Going through the step through, the quick sort of stamp.
Oh, he landed it nicely.
Strength in your
zone.
big toe to be able to hold that position. He looks really confident on the step throughs here, Arthur Lebris. Oh no, the wobbler.
Left arm came out a little bit. And it just carried on taking him off the boulder. Camilla back on. That's a little bit better.
Just goes for the sort of lander.
The low land.
Method number 3 on that jump. I actually quite like it when there's different methods emerges on a boulder. Not everyone does it in the same way. Shows different athletes, different abilities. This is the right foot method that we've seen. High risk. Looks like she's going to try and do it statically. Camilla Moroni, one hand on the finish. Yes! Makes it work. Arthur Lebris looks really confident on the slabs at the moment, has to be said. Trying something slightly different this time, rather than the step through. Previously stepped through to that volume with his right foot. Going to go for the foot match this time, a bit more control. Such composure, let's go. Oh, an absolute display of slab climbing technique from Arthur Lebris.
He just made it look easy in the end. Camilla, solid to the top of women's 2.
If in doubt,
Great
power
work.
it out.
There we go again on the replay. Really easy on that step up.
Really nice, just cheeks just touching the wall. Isolation zone is just behind the big screen. You can see to the right hand side of the guys there. They're going to know that things have been topped just by the reactions from the crowd outside. You see, historically would prefer to generally have a look at some static methods, but times have changed a lot since Jessie was competing. Obviously has had to adapt to the dynamic style. He's got really good at it.
Philip a bit unsure as to which foot to go with first. Chosen that left foot first. This is the hard swap.
Just searching around, it just looks like there could be multiple different methods now, with chalk all over that lower volume, all over the footholds. Philip looking to back up his impressive send of boulder number 1. Going for that quick 2-step.
Jessica Pilt's back on for another go.
Seemingly actually a bit closer with the full dynamic method.
Good a camera angle to see how bad that first triangle on the black volume is and what a bad angle it is at.
Yes, easily in the end for Jessie Pills. Really got the trajectory of the legs facing where she wanted to go. Direction of travel was perfect that time. Let's see what she makes of this top move. Seemingly not immediately obvious when you get up there. Will she go for the big cross-through method? Or the high right foot? Having a look. That's what the route setters were wanting.
It's the last minute for both climbers. Jessie's got that first move dialed now.
So smooth.
Quickly through that.
Different method potentially here from Jessie. She was not happy with the previous method, felt nowhere near it. She's going to try. It's going to have to happen now. Goes for the left hand cross through, palm down.
Philip, meanwhile,
stomp.
Managed to land it and hold it.
Going to have to move fast now on a very slow slab.
Oof, good foot swap. He needs to move. 3 seconds on the clock.
Nothing for Philip Schenk. Not quite sure what's happened with Jessie. Here we go. Looks like she did go for the match on the left hand, like we've seen successfully on the other. Shake of the head, probably just thinking, how did I try that before?
See how quickly Natalia learns this movement. 2 goes, a bit closer.
There's quite a lot of similar footwear choice here for the guys on this slab at the moment. Super softs.
Super softs, yeah.
Really pushing the heels down and the rubber really do the work.
Really need to get some major contact on these slopey volumes.
Pfungstadt moving quite confidently at the moment. Really little hesitation on these terrible foot swaps. Interesting if you can make that work. That would be some serious leg power. Ooh, maybe just rush the stand up.
Natalia with the high foot now, chalking up, doing the match. Big move for her to the top. Solid with one hand. 2 hands.
Lots of different methods in the end on that one. A couple of interesting storylines.
Zhang back on. He's got plenty of time on the clock to do this. He's come pretty close already. Can really see how bad even that first hole is, how slopey it is. That first hold. Cross leftwards. Triangle, triangle, jib. It's great this, you just don't need to watch the climber, you just need to watch the feet on this boulder. Come on!
Goes fast. Heartbreaker at the top. Yeah, just to go back to that, Jessie Pill's not given the top. Shake of the head must have been because it was out of time. Izzy Martinez and Natalia Grossman, the only two with 2 tops at the moment in the women's.
Zhang is back on now, 34 seconds on the clock.
Having looked so confident on this, he's starting to fail. Very infuriating if he can't finish it off. Clearly powering out in the shoulders a little bit on this mantle press. It's going to be really short on time now. It's not going to happen, most likely. Everything, wheels are falling off everywhere here. Natalia Grossman, 2 tops in 5 attempts, 2 zones in 5 attempts. Izzy Martinez, currently sat from Spain in 2nd place. 2 tops in 10 attempts. Jessie Pills with that 1 top. Well, technically she's done 2, but the second one was out of time. Camilla Maroney down in 4th. Ayala Karem 5th.
I'm expecting quite a showy boulder here for the men.
Luchka gone for the rebound off the wall for the first attempt there. A bit of a slam. Seemingly laughed it off and has another go. This is this sort of Superman press. And blind jump here now from Elias.
Completely blind. Let's see how accurate he is this time. Maybe not quite in.
First look at women's number 3 then. Luchka Rakovic currently down in 6th position. Another really technical bit of slab climbing. Lots of body position, a lot of work on the toes. To transition off to the right hand side. Nice from Elias. What's he trying here? He's just gone full Hollywood all of a sudden. That'll do. It's not what they had in mind, but it works. Only 50% of the way through the boulder, really, though. A long way to go.
Just a long way to go along the boulder.
This is the jump that we just missed. So he ends up catching it pretty smoothly in the middle in the end.
And here we go again. Elias lines it up into that slam dunk quite easily that time, fast on the switch. Into the two-finger undercut.
So much quicker through it that time, but it's got to be with only 36 seconds on the clock. Miles, absolutely miles, and gassed out. I feel like the qualities yesterday's semis is starting to take effect, so it gives an opportunity to focus on Luchka. Can she secure the zone? Showing great composure at just 18 years old in front of this big crowd. Such a good close-up view of what this boulder number 3 really has in store. Sort of tensiony slab work with a risk move going over to the right-hand side.
Another lean across and toe catch. Hits the toe, hits the zone really well there. Amazing first attempt, this. So climbing really well, great composure on this boulder. Switches around the arete.
It's looking great from the IFSC Youth Champion from 2023.
Looks like she needs to find the right place for that right foot in order to get the left round the corner. She has done. Onto that pinch.
Stand up. Not an easy finish though. More powerful leg work. Let's go here. Come on.
One hand on the finishing hold. Two hands top. That is an amazing flash.
Great work from the 18-year-old. Showing proper class. Spanish sending a really good squad of young climbers through to this one. Observation's always so interesting. Looks like he's going to stick with that face-in method. He's going for sort of this mad flying Gaston.
I think, yeah, he's just showing his youth a bit there. I think when he
stand up with no hands there, that's really impressive. Using that left toe drag. Never really looked in doubt on this point here. Just sort of clawing away at that right section of screw-ons. Tidy work. Hasn't really been able to get his teeth into any boulders yet, Mikkel Malm. Gets stuck into it. Pull hard. This is the opportunity here.
Wiggling his right shoulder.
Really fierce push into that. Upcoming events. Karim nicely through that starting position.
I mean, obviously these athletes are pretty tired as well by this stage. Big tour yesterday, semi-final this morning.
Full force. Quite uncomfortable through the wrist, through the palm, and obviously in the shoulder and back.
Over on the left-hand side now, Ayala starting to make some progress.
Now eyeballs it. Eyeballs it, then missed it by a country mile.
Completely blind, that jump around the roof. Mikkel really needs to pull something out of the bag here. Oh, that's a little bit closer.
Interestingly, being quite a bit taller than Mikkel Malm.
To the ground there.
Let's have a look this time. Really frustrating move. Karem just keeps hitting the zone but rotating out as the toe hook drops in. Izzy Martinez made it look pretty positive, to be honest with you.
Yeah, she did it quite easy, that move. Doesn't mean it is, though. Ayala's back on again. Just needs to catch that toe. Oh, that's a little bit better. He's really not got his bearings on where that hold is over the lip that you can't see. He was a mile away from hitting it then. That's more like it. The crowd goes wild to that.
Got a hustled here now. Oh, saves it.
Oh, look at that. 2 fingers on that volume.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Oh, Ayala Karem snuck up on us with the top.
What an amazing top there for Ayala. Here we go with the replay. We didn't quite see this move on the zone.
Great work.
Magic.
And of course, Camilla Moroni looking to go big here. Currently down in 5th position, but currently 2 tops gets you on the podium. Arturo Brie on an absolute fly here at Studio Bloc.
Like we said before, it's completely blind, but yeah, he was over the top of it.
Really good positive start from Moroni. We know this is really the move though, the move of the boulder. Left toe doesn't quite find the under. Sometimes those toe hooks just take a number of goes just to feel where the toe should be hooking. Kind of set it for a slightly different caliber of athlete. But opted to pretty much leave it as it was. A real quick turnaround between semi-finals and finals here at the Studio Bloc Masters. Really eyeballing that toe hook, really has to try and line it up with something. Much better.
A little look down. Gave her a little help, I think, to finding it. Press with that right arm to release the toe hook now.
I'm really looking for a slightly different method here. The high stand up, that's really nice. Potentially pushing herself into 3rd here, depending on the number of attempts it's taken. Can she finish this one off? Yeah, really nice technique. Great experience shown there from Camilla Moroni.
After opting for the facing in method. Oh. And it works for him.
This could be huge now for Arturo Brie. Finish this one's off, he finishes the comp off. 1 minute to find something this top section. Nobody has really secured anything past the zone. This guy is really on fire here at Studio Bloc Master Zone. Really awkward sort of drag of the 2 fingers of the right hand looks horrific.
He's going to have to be fast on this. He's got 16 seconds on the clock.
Really pulling there on the right heel, pushing with the left foot. Great slab composure from Camilla Moroni. Nicely done.
Yeah, really nice boulder that, I think that. I'd like to say that I'm expecting Jessica to get a top on this, and that was the curse. That one move into that toe hook is quite hard to find. The left-hand side of the volume sort of cuts away. She was really close to hitting it well. Very quickly back on for Jessica and off again. That's better.
Seemingly have no issues getting through this initial section, so she won't be too concerned at this stage about this toe catch, I don't think. Probably knows that the route setters have put on quite a low percentage, high risk move.
That's much better, caught it then.
Left toe doing a lot of the work to hold that move together. Philip has worked his way through the underside of that roof section, but nobody getting really anywhere on this second half of the boulder at the moment. Let's see what Philip Schenk can make of it, as Jessie Peel's looking really in control at the moment, opting to stay on that left-hand side. This is good from Jessie, keeping herself in the hunt here. Can she finish it off? It's not totally over with the feet. Ah, yes. Superb, as always, from Jessie Peels. That was interesting from Philip as well.
He's only got 1 minute on the clock now, but he does have to pull on, otherwise he's not going to have enough time to climb the boulder. Into the press.
Would be pretty big time if he manages to get a top here. Must be pretty special to do this in 30 seconds though. Never really looked that much doubt this boulder for Jessie Peel. She looked confident as soon as she pulled onto it, really. Just had to keep things together with the footwork. Jessie Peel's looking like the full package of skills.
We can pull it out of the bag.
Natalia actually in fourth at the moment. Was the final person to try this third boulder. Be a big surprise if she didn't do it, to be fair. Struggled on the slab a little bit in the first boulder of the semi-final. Really technical slab. This one's a little bit different. Oh, easy.
Yeah, good technique there. Just little reach down, just to check where the good spot of that volume is. Nailed it really well.
Jumped into the high foot as well. Absolute display here from Natalia Grossman. Look at that left heel, how much flex there is through the ankle to push through, keep the heels down, friction through the shoes. A rapid top from Natalia Grossman.
Super solid there. Really impressive skills.
So quick. It's like
Zansudar
gets it sorted. It looks like he's heel hooking on top of his fingers at the moment. It's never going to be a nice place to be. Try and get those out of there. Oh, that looks grim.
He's released the fingers, rolling over to get the zone now. Looks like he's got some beans in the bank for this. Did that release quite well. This is a move. We've not seen it done yet.
Interestingly, switching the left hand to the far right hand side of that crack feature. Getting himself in the best possible position. Well, that was close. Second time's a charm, maybe. Getting the fingers really deep into that lock. Oh. The clock run right down. He's currently sitting in second position. Does he have enough time to finish this boulder off? Nobody progressing past the first half of the third boulder.
He nails the jump. Completely blind jump that. Needs to move fast. 20 seconds on the clock now. He's into the zone. Everybody wants to see him to the top of this boulder. Remains unclimbed.
10 seconds. Not going to happen. Boulder was too hard this time. Close call for the route setters. Currently, Natalia Grossman first place with one boulder to go. 3 tops in 6 attempts. 3 zones in 6. Izzy Martinez, hot on the hills, also with 3 tops. Jessie Pills behind them with 2 tops.
But
final action then for Elias Aragada Kruger. Men's number 4, potentially new move territory. And Luchka Rakovic from Slovenia. See what she makes of this sort of crazy section on women's number 4. Will she go for the feet first, the campus through? Oh, what a move that is. Super exciting finish here, hopefully at the Studio Bloc Masters. Route setters taking big risks. Jump out right to jump back left.
Pulling on, jumping right.
No doubt the Japanese team are doing that for breakfast, but we'll see how this lot get on with it, as this is a super cool move as well. Come on, Luchka. Probably not going to be able to win this one with the number of attempts that he's using up. My God, that looks difficult. Luchka's boulder doesn't look any easier, to be honest. Absolutely savage finish here to the Studio Bloc Masters. Cameraman nearly took one in the grill there. Oh, the campus cross under is classic.
With this. Ooh. Steps up again. Very, very close.
Elias going all the way to the death. 35 seconds in for Luchka with a big cross under. Oh, sticks it. Oh no. Looks like they're both going in for the final action for them at the Studio Bloc Master. Elias thinks he's at the soft play at the moment, I think. Bouncing around all over the place.
Both climbers giving it their last attempt.
Great show though from Luchka Rakovic. Elias Aragada Kruger. Such different levels of experience between Natalia and Izzy as well. Interesting, the route setters have tried really hard to make sure you can't match that. The women's division especially known for trying to find a match absolutely anywhere they possibly can. Solid with the right toe hook. The match didn't look pretty, but it's very functional. Izzy just really sort of climbs naturally, just flows. Looks like she's going to drop into a figure of 4 there for a second. How to unwind out of this now.
Oh. Good fight.
A top would be massive. We should try and match this one and end up in the same position as last time. Yes is the answer to that. The piano match. Not really what the route setters were looking for, but might work. Some sort of weird foot lock between.
Oh, she's held it.
This could be incredible here from the young Spanish athlete. Just 18 years old, the top holds good, the penultimate holds good. Izzy Martinez to pile on the pressure to Natalia Grossman. 4 tops, what a round. Unknown to many before this competition got underway. The youth world champion from Helsinki 2023 walks off the mat. 4 tops in 13 attempts. We said it was going to be huge to top the 4th boulder. Piles on the pressure on Natalia Grossman and does get it done.
Yeah, what an amazing performance from the youngster there. She was super happy with that. Guillermo calls it a day. They're behind you, mate, on the wall.
What a battle this was. Absolutely Absolutely brilliant. The Boulder was really about the midsection. She found her own method. Took the root sets beta. Does this within 3 attempts, so he could move up a place, but it's not been his night tonight, Mikael Mauem.
Not his night, but will this be his boulder? Not with a start like that.
Karem looking for the big cross under campus. For more of a swing rather than a high left foot that we saw from Luchka. Luchka standing outside left foot on that starting big sloping sort of soapbox shaped hold.
Sometimes these movements take quite a long time to unlock. The direction of force, body movement, the legs. This looks a little bit better.
What's interesting about that is the right hand volume that they're jumping to is so bad that they immediately have to go into the next move as Ayala Kerem are getting much closer that time. See how bad that sloping volume is. It's found a bit more technical way of doing that first move. It immediately bounces. That's close.
Yeah, getting closer. In that 1, 2, 3, as you head back left.
This time, come on, Ayala.
And one of them's a slot.
Oh, power! What a move.
This was the way we saw them testing it at the last minute.
Oh, just drops the foot out of the way to get the hand. Ayala Kerem looking to finish this competition off in absolute style, and does. Superb all the way to the end. 22 years old. Backs up that 10th at the World Championship in Bern last year. With a great start to the 2024 season. 3 tops for her.
Mikael Makant back on. Oh, he just...
GoPro stays where it is.
Starting to get the measure. Come on, Michael.
Going in for another one. What a show from Mikael Mauem. Nothing left. Absolutely nothing but a great effort. Get sort of warmed up pre-season.
Yeah, it isn't just about this semi-final and final, is it? It's all about the quality of the boulders they're also climbing. The whole tour is amazingly set. New volumes, new holds. Young climber. This might be the sort of thing that's up his street nowadays.
Slightly different starting foot position there from Artur. Looks like he's going left straight away here, trying something different. Chinned himself on that first attempt.
Oops. Camilla Maroney now ready to do this cross through. She's looking to put the feet out first. No.
Oh,
solid through there.
What a move. Really see the fatigue starting to set in.
Yeah, it looks like he considers that thing on the right to be a foothold, not a handhold, regardless of the chalk. Camilla back on.
Cameras at the ready. Sort of swing and a campus. Playing for pride a little bit here. Could squeak a bronze medal potentially. Getting close though on attempts now.
Camilla back on the boulder. The crowd really giving her some support.
Total fade out now. She's totally done, but it's been amazing to watch. Camilla Maroney from Italy. Artur Labrie finishes the fourth boulder, still in first place. It's a hard move. through that midsection. What has Natalia got left? But for now, it's Jessie Pills to try and push for a podium place.
Really digging that right hand in. You can see that isn't that great to hold with the right hand. She's really crimping hard on it.
That was close. How on earth did Izzy Martinez match that hold? Wanting to go for the high foot.
Jessie back on. Drilling the fingers into that slot for the right hand. That's much better.
The power. The strength.
Oh, just went a bit too far.
Phillips trying something entirely different here. You know what they say, guys? If in doubt, face out.
It's quite a long way to the first hold.
Oh, the little run and
actually hold.
Did he actually touch that with his left hand, starting position? Come on, Jessie.
Jessica back on, drilling that right hand into that quite small crimp. One move done. Yes. She hits it this time.
What a boulder this is. Let's go, Jessie. For provisional second. Nicely done. It's a great show from Jessie Pills. Absolute class. 2018 lead world champion. Looking to add more medals to her significant trophy cabinet.
On the bouldering scene at a really high level. But more commonly known as a lead climber.
They want it to go down. 15 seconds.
Foot slip. Got one more attempt, I think.
Could put himself in second with a zone.
Oh.
It's going to go in with 5 seconds. Oh. Give this guy another couple of seconds. Would obviously give him 2 tops, but 4 zones. As Natalia Grossman will be out last. Jessica Pills with that top puts herself into the silver medal position. Natalia Grossman needs to top this in less than 7 attempts.
Are we going to go out with a bang? Natalia quickly into action. Looking super strong through that first move. And again, the second one latches it.
Close though. A little bit baggy on that hole, but gets it together in this last section. Natalia Grossman, a different class so far here this weekend. Rocks it out somehow off a high left hill. Natalia Grossman, first time at Studio Bloc Masters. First win at Studio Bloc Masters with the flash. Absolute talent, absolute class.
Completion for Natalia Grossman's final.
Sets up the IFSC season for another round of Natalia versus Janja, which we're really looking forward to seeing. 4 tops, perfect round, really, for her. As it is Zan Sudar. Oh, he's paused a little bit. This is good from Zan. Manages to slow that section down. This is massive. Blank score sheet currently on the 4th boulder for everybody. Last climb around. 1 minute of this competition left. Time to produce some magic here from Zan. He just sort of slips into that first move. 20 seconds. Now or never. Maybe some magic in the next couple of seconds. He'll be out of time, but maybe he'll have a go at the move anyway. Not happening, nothing on that boulder for any of the 6 wins the Studio Bloc Masters, along with this incredible athlete, Natalia Grossman. For those who are just getting up and amongst the day over in the USA, Team USA smashes the Studio Bloc Masters.
Natalia showed no cobwebs in the competition. From a winter of training, come out, smashed 4 boulders, and really dominated this competition this weekend. What a great performance.
For the first time ever, congratulations, Natalia Grossman, for winning the Studio Bloc Masters 2024. Are you happy about the round?
Like, the pressure was on. I knew I had to do all the boulders, so I was really proud of my mental state and that I was able to just stay calm the whole time.
What about the powerful boulder? Did you find a powerful boulder you enjoyed during the finals?
Yeah, I really enjoyed the power. I think I was most psyched on the second boulder, just because that's kind of something I've been working on lately, is more of the swingy, jumpy kind of thing.
Do you think you have any weaknesses except for the swingy, jumpy thingies?
Oh yeah, but I'm working on them, so.
Okay, but you don't want to tell me?
No.
That's all right, that's all right. Tell me about boulder number 4. Did you have any, like, what were your thoughts during observation or after observation about boulder number 4?
Yeah, looking at it in, like, the preview, I think I was most psyched because it just looked powerful. But I have to say that after all the rounds and like climbing for 4 hours yesterday, to end on a powerful boulder, I could definitely feel a little bit of fatigue, but it wasn't enough not to do it, so I was psyched.
A little bit of fatigue. So you will win 4,000 euros, which is more than at any IFSC World Cup, as far as I know, you could win.
I didn't know it was that much.
They told me 4,000. If it's not 4,000, then I'm in big trouble. But I'm pretty sure it's 4,000. What else is happening this year? The highlight is already over, but I heard there's like something else might be coming up for you.
Yeah, the Olympics. A lot of people have been asking me about it lately, but honestly, before coming to Europe, I hadn't really thought about it. Not focusing on it too much, just enjoying the present moment, training to become the best climber I can be, and we'll see where I'm at in July or August.
We wish you all the best, and just one last question. Will we see each other again next year?
I hope so.
Here, I mean. Okay, enjoy Paris, enjoy the winner ceremony. Thank you for joining us here. Natalia Grossman.
Thank you.
I got Arthur here. Please join me, please join me. Arthur, Nikki, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
Oh, so very good. How I can bad?
Arthur, tell me a little bit about yourself. How old are you and where are you from?
So I'm 21 years old and I'm from Massy near Paris.
Oh, beautiful. And when did you have the idea to come to Studio Bloc Masters and win this competition?
I always want to come here, but it's always on the weekend with the French selection, so I can't come here. But this year it's perfect timing, so I will come and see what is this competition.
And can you tell me now, what is this competition like? Is it good? Is it bad? Is it just 4,000 euros, the biggest pool of prize money, bigger than the IFSC comps? But tell me, please tell me, what do you feel now?
I'm very, very happy. Amazing competition. The format of the qualification is very good. I love this. And for semi-final, it's it's good for me. I climb with my style and no, I don't. Yes, I climb like I said, and just enjoy the competition.
What's your favorite style? Slab climbing?
Me, yes, I'm not bad in slab climbing, and in physical, it's okay.
Did you have any favorite boulder out of this round?
Sorry?
Any favorite boulder out of this round or the semi-final? Pick one.
Competition. I don't remember the semi-final, but in final, I love the first one.
The first one?
Yeah.
The first one.
Yes.
And
For the show, the last one is very good, but I didn't move, so...
did you not see the hold on the right side? You didn't use it?
Oh yes, I try one time to jump, but it's so bad for me. So I try to just jump directly on the zone. Too far for me.
Well, it was definitely enough for you to make you to give you the win. Will we see each other next? Will you come back here next year?
Yes, of course. I will come next year. If it's possible, I will come.
We will talk to the French Federation about the selection process and that they will reschedule the selection process because Studio Bloc Masters 2025 will be quite big and important. So you will be here. Any last words? Anyone you want to greet back at home? Your parents?
Yes, thanks to my parents, my sponsor, and my entrepreneur for all this job. It's amazing.
We want to thank you for the great show, for the great climbing. Congratulations again, and see you again next year. Arthur.
Thanks for the competition.
Thank you so much. Bye.
On the third place from Italy, Philip Schenk. On the second place from Slovenia, San Sugar. And the winner of the Studio Bloc Masters 2024 is from France. Make some noise for Attila Blue. The third place aus Österreich. Ein Regenkampf für Jessica Pilz. On the second place, because on the second place from España, Isia Martinez. The gold medal and the winner of the Studio Bloc Master 2024 comes from the United States. Make some noise for Natalia Grossman. Diese Frau war einfach nicht zu schlagen. Die Goldmedaille und der Titel Studio Bloc Meisterin 2024 gefunden. Studio Bloc Master 2024. And the category woman goes to Natalia Grossman. Danke für dieses fantastische Wochenende hier in Pfungstadt. Danke Studio Bloc. Danke, danke.